It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to the morning show. That's my new. Good morning, friends.
I like that. All right, so for people that don't know, I've got headphones on so I can hear commercials and intros, and you guys don't get to hear any of the intros.
No.
So as the morning show starts, I can hear it. And you've never heard that, I guess.
Well, just when I've been home, but I didn't.
You always thought the
recognize
intro song was 5.
Yeah,
4.
exactly. And so when I didn't recognize the theme song when you were singing it. And by the way, I didn't introduce you. It's Scooty Patootie.
Whoop, whoop. You almost got me.
I know. I always have to do that because if not, we don't want people to,
no, I don't
protest that.
My dad will be texting, "You didn't move poop this morning."
Yes.
Well, thank you.
But yes, you just kind of segued right into the music part, the song I didn't recognize.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Never mind.
And then it just don't.
For those that are home, you know what I'm talking about. You heard it.
So I was a little late this morning. I got here before we went on. But yeah. I slept in just a few minutes too long.
Oh, is that what it was?
Is that, yeah.
One more snooze button?
One more snooze button. One snooze button too many.
I have, I've been there.
Yeah. But
Are you a snooze button fan?
I am.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Sometimes I set my alarm to where I can hit it at least once.
There you go.
Just because
it just feels good to lay back down for a minute and just, well, you got 9 minutes technically.
Yes, and then after you hit it 3 or 4 times, it's like, well, I guess I'm late now. Anyway, I actually set my alarm, and then I do like snooze. I use snooze, but I set one over on Amanda's side, and if that goes off, I'm in trouble. I mean, because now she's up, and the whole world's in trouble. Oh.
So the fear of that makes sure that I'm up.
Do you set it to make, like...
I set it because I do have a habit, if I'm really, really tired, I'll reach over and just shut my alarm off.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. Yes.
Turn it off. It doesn't happen that often, but I have done it before, and so the fear of not getting up and not being here to get the show ready, blah, 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 I set what I call my backup. It's just an emergency to go off over there. Normally, it never goes off. I mean, I always go over there and turn it off beforehand, but just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, back when we used regular alarm clocks, I got, because I would have the habit of sometimes turning it off, and so I got to where I would set it across the room to where I had to get up out of bed to go turn it off. But with the phones, it's a little bit different because your phone's just right there.
Remember, I was younger, a buddy of mine had a problem with getting up and, hitting the snooze and turning things off. And his mom had bought him an alarm clock that was a soccer ball. I mean, it looked like this little tiny miniature soccer ball. Well, it go off. The only way to put it in snooze mode is to throw it against the wall. And that when it hits the wall, it puts it in snooze. Well, which is great. But then when it goes off, you got to go find it.
Got to go find it.
So that's what helped him get up. He's got to go find that stupid ball.
Oh, gosh. See, that's way too much energy getting out of bed. That's kind of like the fire alarm going off. It's like, what's happening? Whatever.
See, I'm a morning person, though. When I'm up, I'm happy. I think everybody should be up and happy with me.
Well.
And that's where me and Amanda disagree.
Yes.
She is not a morning person.
I want to be happy when I get up, and that usually does not involve getting up early. Like, when I'm not here and I don't have to be anywhere, I usually get up about 9, which sounds late, and it is late for a true morning person, but I don't go to bed until, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So, it's not really all that late. So anyway, well, we got some big days today. Some big national days. Yeah.
Okay.
There's one for you and one for me. So I'm excited about it.
Awesome. I'm ready for the one for me.
April 7th. Well, I'm going to start with mine first because there's some history
Of course you
behind
would.
yours.
All right. Go ahead.
But it is National No Housework Day. And
Sarah,
personally,
you're laughing like you do any housework.
Yeah. National No Housework Day, to me, that is such a... What's happening?
My phone is asking me.
Siri's on my side.
It's
Siri's
wanting me to call emergency services.
Oh, gosh.
Calling 911.
Because it's No Housework Day? I guess. Yeah, we're not having an emergency yet, but the longer this show goes,
She did. She popped up on my screen. Thank you. Do you want me to call emergency services? I'm like, they're not going to save our show.
No. But No Housework Day,
Okay,
that
there
to
you go.
me is a day that should be celebrated regularly and frequently.
Frequently, once a year just doesn't cut it.
No, and I like that day because I don't, I used to, like weekly clean my house and, like dust and everything. And, I realized that dust is a protective layer on your furniture, on your wood. So, but no,
I hear you.
in all seriousness, when, I was married before and I was widowed. Suddenly, and I realized that there's more important things to life than
Cleaning the house.
dusting and keeping your house dust free. Now, that's not to say, that's not to say that we don't want a clean house, but there's just other things like, hey, let's go to the lake today. Okay, well, I was gonna vacuum, but I'll vacuum later, or
Yeah,
I was
see
going to
that.
clean the bathrooms, but we'll do that later. There's more important things. So I love National No Housework Day, and I plan on celebrating it in all of its glory today and maybe tomorrow.
And maybe the rest of the week.
Maybe the rest of the week until the weekend. I like to do housework, on the weekend now
There
that
you go.
I'm not working. So anyway, that's my day. So happy.
It's going to be a good day, apparently.
Evidently, National No Housework Day, and then for you, it's
All
a
right, I'm
special
ready.
Day.
Now I got housework.
It is National Beer Day.
Oh, that's every day, but okay.
Yes, I'm not. Of course, I'm not a drinker of alcoholic beverages, but even if I was, I beer just doesn't. The smell.
I get it.
just don't like it.
I get it.
But did you know that beer is the most widely consumed alcoholic beverage, and it's the third most consumed beverage behind water and tea?
I can believe that, though.
I find that fascinating. I would have thought soda pop cola.
I could see beer passing soda.
Oh, wow. That is just, when you think about, some people are not old enough to drink
Oh,
beer,
that's true.
But
True.
a lot of people do anyway.
I'm about to
even
say,
though
and
they're
that's
not
not
legal,
true.
But that's a different show. But I find that fascinating that it exceeds pop. So, I don't know. And did you know, here's a fun fact about beer. It
All right.
dates back to 9500 BC.
I believe it.
Yeah, when cereal was
I knew
first
there was
formed.
something special about it.
But the history behind it's kind of interesting why today is National Beer Day. In 1933, on this day, President Franklin Roosevelt took the first step in ending prohibition and signed a law that allowed people to brew and sell beer in the United States as long as
Way to
it
go.
remained below 4%. So that's kind of the history behind National Beer Day. It was the first step toward ending prohibition.
There you go.
So
National Beer
now,
Day.
do you have a favorite beer? Like, do you like dark beer, light beer?
I'm not a dark beer fan. I'm a light beer. I used to drink Bud Light. I'd probably drink more Corona right now than anything. I like a little lime in it.
Yeah, a little lime. You know what I like is the Clydesdale horses.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Budweiser commercials with the Clydesdales. I wish they'd bring those back. That's about as deep into National Beer Day as I'm getting.
What was the, didn't they have was it the frogs that,
yes.
Wise?
Yes.
You don't see any of those really anymore.
No, I guess that particular brand changed hands, and so they retired all that. So, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm not doing housework today in honor of no housework.
And I'm going to drink a beer for
and
you
you're
for
gonna
doing.
drink a beer, okay. So, don't drink and drive. That's my message to all the beer drinkers who may even be consuming as we speak. Once they find out, it's like, cool, it's beer day.
I'm taking off of work. I cannot work on National Beer Day. What?
It's a holiday. Anyway. So,
Gil, if you're listening, I may not be here when you get back. No.
Yeah. So, I like
funny.
root beer. Does
Root
that
beer,
count?
yeah. No,
So
it doesn't count. But yes, I get it.
Well,
I'm a root beer fan.
I love root beer. So
I like the old, like, creamy style root beer, the old style. See, A&W used to have a cream root beer. It wasn't just regular root beer. Like right now, if you go to the store and you go in the...
Yeah.
That's not what root beer used to be. But,
Oh.
But now there is, like, Harps has got some in the deli area that's the old style creamy
What's
root beer.
the difference?
Oh, they just taste different. They
Does
just,
it?
yes.
Is it
I'm going to bring some in.
okay?
Just
all
for
right.
that, you're
We'll do a
gonna
little bit.
have some root beer.
I do. I mean, to me, frosted mug of root beer. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that is just with the ice on the outside of the mug. So I might have some root beer today for National Beer Day.
That'll work.
So there you have it. So all right, we'll get out there and celebrate.
Celebrate, no housework.
No housework, and if you're a beer drinker, have a beer, just one.
There you go.
So-
Might as well kick back. I mean, you ain't got any housework to do. So.
That's true. Sit down, prop your feet up, and pop open a can, or I guess they still come in cans.
Yeah,
Beer.
yeah. Can and bottle.
Okay, or a bottle. All right, there you have it. So that's the big news for the day. So all right, thanks for joining us. That's pretty much
That's
our show.
it. That's the show.
Oh, well, we probably
better
need to
start it
pray.
off right.
Yes. All right. Well, Hospice of the Ozarks is the area's only not-for-profit hospice since 1979, and they service Baxter and Marion counties, of course, and they're associated with Baxter Health, and they have the hospice house. They also do home hospice and bereavement counseling, and they will provide resources. They have care coaching for chronic disease conditions, and they just do some really special work over there. And also, they always need volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, give them a call. 870-508-1771 for all of your hospice needs. And let's bow our heads for prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day here in the Ozarks, and we thank you for your great love, and we thank you for this past Easter Sunday that we celebrated your resurrection, and we just honor you and give credit to you for all the good things in our lives. We know that all good and perfect things come from you. We thank you for watching over us and being with our military and our leaders. We pray for those who are sick and lonely, or who have needs, whether it's financial or spiritual needs, health needs, whatever our needs are. We know that you're just right there with us, and we pray that you will continue to walk with us throughout this day and through all things. Let us lift up and glorify your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, we're going to take a full...
Well, we're going to take a full break.
Full break, because I'm late again. We'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. We were just, discussing all the national days today, and now we're going to talk about the weather. Shall we?
There you go.
Brought to us by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team over at Century 21 Lemac Realtors. And give them a call if you're looking to buy or sell property. They're licensed, of course, in Missouri and Arkansas, and they'll be happy to be your realtors. And you can go on their website, retiredarkansas.net, and take a look at the MLS listings and take a look at all of their different awards and all of the different things that they've got going on. And that's retiredarkansas.net, or give them a call at 870-405-0793. And tell them Scooter sent you.
There you go. They'll take care of you. There's no doubt.
They will. They will. And let's take a look at the weather cam, shall we?
Brought to us by the Z Team. This is not bad. Yesterday, it was so cloudy you couldn't see anything.
Really?
Yes. Couldn't
like
see it.
Like foggy or just slow? Oh, gosh. Well, it looks like there's some...
We're going to switch over to this other one, because that one you can kind of see it. That's kind of like low-hanging clouds, I think.
Look at that. Is that a boat down there?
That is a boat.
Now, I will say this. This is some nice weather.
This is some beautiful weather.
To be out on the water. This morning it wasn't too windy, I didn't think.
I think it actually may be a kayak, the way they had the pedals out there on the side.
Do you kayak? I do not.
I don't do a lot of it. If I'm going to float down something, I just soon had a raft.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you.
And a raft is cool because, usually we've got a small one that me and my wife can go on, or I've got bigger ones if other people want to jump in. I think that's funner, just having everybody in one thing.
Yeah,
But then some other people disagree with me. They, I get it. The kayaks are fun, but you're kind of individual, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I'd rather be in a raft. Honestly, I'd rather be in a raft. For one thing, there is... you know, it's okay if you're very skilled and you want to do that, but I never really feel like I'm that confident with my paddling skills. I don't want to be where somebody can't get to me.
I get it.
That's just me, but that is a great shot right there
That is beautiful.
with the sun shining through the clouds. So while we're looking at that,
Being in a raft, you have to like coordinate with
Say-
one another.
Say that again.
Being in a raft, you have to coordinate with one another.
Yeah, but that's not too hard, though.
that's not too bad if you've got somebody who's a good leader.
If you have somebody that's experienced on the back, then, yeah, the person in front should just be able to row on one side, and
Yeah,
the guy in the back handles everything else.
Pat's really good at, like, you know, now switch sides, you know.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
need. I need somebody to direct me. So he's good at that. All right, I'm going to go through some of the temperatures.
All
while we're
right.
Gazing upon those beautiful shots. Mountain Home is currently at 47 degrees, Harrison 43, Batesville 46 degrees, Yaleville 45, Marshall 46, Salem 44, Mountain View 43, Calico Rock 44, West Plains 45, Springfield 46, Poplar Bluff 47, and St. Louis 45. So not too bad this morning, and looks like we're clear in our
Yeah, a little
area.
bit above us up in Illinois. You got some snow and stuff. Snow coming down. They can have it.
Yeah, they can have that for sure. Nothing in it. Look there. We're clear as clear can be. No watches or warnings this morning. The high today is going to be 68 and sunny. Windy, though. Some gusty winds at times. Tonight, mostly clear, low 44. And then Wednesday, high, a beautiful day, high of 75, mostly sunny. Wednesday night, 52 degrees and mostly clear. Thursday is going to be 78 and sunny. Thursday night, 55 and clear. And then Friday, 80 degrees. Can you
This is
believe
good
it already?
camping weather for those that like go camping. This is
Yes.
good camping weather.
80 degrees for high on Friday, mostly sunny, and then a slight chance of thunderstorms, 20% chance on Friday, and then low 57 Friday night and partly cloudy. Saturday, high of 83 and mostly sunny. I wanted to see what the chances of rain, doesn't really say. Just 20% on Friday after 1 p.m., so Friday afternoon, just a 20% chance. Sunday, though, we've got a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 81, and then Sunday night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and Monday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So we got some chances of rain coming in. I don't think we got nearly as much rain as what they thought we were going to
No.
get the other day. Pollen, tree pollen is very high today. Grass pollen is also high. Water levels, Norfolk 551.17 feet. Level is 0.83 feet below full pool of 552. And Bull Shoals is 655.28 feet. Level is 3.72 feet below full pool of 659. Norfolk Dam is running 1 unit, and Bull Shoals is running 1 unit. And that is the weather brought to us by the Z-Team. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. All right. We're
Quick
gonna
word from Mozart Farm and Lawn.
and we'll be right back with community events.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
We're back on the morning show. Time for community events. That was a quick word. It seems like the quick words get quicker.
They're 30 seconds. So.
Seems like that 30 seconds just flies right by. Anyway, we've got community events brought to us by
Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
The dealership that deals. That's right. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home. And
I'll tell you, it's the beginning of the season as far as the summer season where you really
Yes.
get your tractor work going. And a lot of people are going to be baling hay before long. Now's the time to get your stuff serviced. If
Yes.
you need to get stuff in and get it fixed or need to get it repaired, go get your parts picked up. Give them a call. They can do the service work. They can do it all.
I've seen some people out with their big farm equipment already, kind of doing some stuff in the fields and everything. So give them a call or go by and see them. You can go on their website, ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Check out all of their promotions, and they've got new equipment, pre-owned. They've got construction equipment, yard equipment, Kubota, New Holland. Just check out what they've got. They've got some great promotions going on right now. They'll be happy to help you. So tell them Scooter sent you.
There you go. Very experienced, knowledgeable people over there.
And a massive inventory.
Yes.
So stop by today, check out what they've got, and they will be happy to take care of you. So, all right, community events. Friday, April 10th, that is coming up this Friday over at LC Salmon's Youth Center. They are hosting a Parents' Night Out from 6 to 9 p.m. Ages 5 to 12 years old, it's $15 per child, but you get a $5 discount for siblings. And you're not required to pre-register, but they do recommend it. You can pre-register on the 10th during the day from 9 to 3 p.m. And you can contact them at 870-424-7275. They're going to provide dinner for your child. They're going to have a lot of activities. And again, that's from 6 to 9 p.m. So give them a call for that. Plan those date nights. It's going to be a great evening. The Mountain Home Hurricane Swim Team is currently having their sign-ups on April 11th, coming up this Saturday at 217 South College, 9 a.m. to noon on both days. On April 11th, that's the last day to sign up. Swimmers ages 5 and up. And if you want information on anything about the swim team, give the coach, Hope Normandy, a call at 870-404-2128. This Saturday, Hurricane Swim Team sign-ups, ages 5 and up. And then also on April 11th, Saturday, the Mountain Home NJROTC is hosting a mini golf tournament to help raise funds to get them to Washington, D.C. for the 250th anniversary of the United States parade and all the festivities for that celebration. It's a huge opportunity for them to represent not just Mountain Home, but the whole state. They are the only ones from Arkansas to be invited. On April 11th, that mini golf tournament is over at Litty's Mini Golf on Highway 5 North, and it's $55 for a team of 5, so $11 a piece. The first round will be from 10 to noon. The second round will be noon to 2, 18 teams per round, and all of those proceeds go to help them pay their expenses to Washington, D.C. So get out and support them. And then also on that same day over at Big Creek Golf and Country Club, the Balmer Booster Club is hosting a golf tournament sponsored by Clay Maxey. It's a 4-person scramble, 8:30 a.m. tee time. Entry fee is $125 per person or $500 per team. Skins game $20 per team, and the price of your entry fee includes golf cart, mulligans, and lunch, and there's going to be hole prizes at every hole It's limited to 28 teams, so prepare for that. Get signed up for that today. Twin Lakes Playhouse is currently selling tickets for their upcoming production of the play called Play On. Tickets are $15 each. You can give Twin Lakes Playhouse a call, 870-424-0444. This is a comedy, and it's a lot of fun. It opens on May 7th. Excuse me, that is incorrect. April 17th. Through May 3rd. So the opening is coming up next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So get your tickets.
Just want to mention Cash for Kids is coming back April 18th. It's a great opportunity for any kid that's got a disability to be able to go out and fish, have a good time. They take care of everything. They give each kid its own guide to help them fish, help them do whatever, make sure that they have a great time. They don't need to bring anything. They're given a tackle box. They're given fishing poles. All that is theirs to keep. It's just a wonderful event. They do still need some volunteers. So it's, yes, like I said, it's a great thing to give back, and it's a great thing for the kids. If you have anybody that is interested, you need to get them registered right away, because they're only taking 20. Yes. You can go to castforkids.org, click on events, and then scroll down to McCabe Park. That will be the one here in Mountain Home. So,
and that's coming up on the 18th. So that's coming up.
If you need to talk to somebody about it, you can call Christy West. The number's 870-632-9498.
And then also the American Legion Alley White Post 52 is still selling shotgun and rifle tickets. That shotgun drawing is coming up on April 14th. So don't delay getting your tickets for that if you haven't already done so. Those shotgun tickets are $5 each. The rifle drawing is coming up June 2nd. $10 a piece for those rifle tickets. All of those proceeds go to support local veterans and their families. You can give them a call for tickets at 870-424-6277. And then the Second Amendment Legacy is having their fundraising banquet on Friday, April 17th at 5:30 p.m. over at Baxter County Fairgrounds. And you can give Joanne a call for tickets at 870-424-3535, or Bo over at White River Firearms, 870-402-9002. And that's Second Amendment Legacy. They're going to have auction going on, and just a fun night over there to help them raise money. So got a lot of community events coming up, springtime, and the weather's going to be nice. So get out and do some of these things. It's going to be great. All right, well, we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back with our guests, so don't go away.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z-Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z-Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mark.
Welcome back to the morning show. Look who popped in to see us this morning. It's Judge Kevin Litty from Baxter County. Nice to see you.
Good to see you all. It's been a couple months since I skipped out last month. That was election day that we had to get through, so had a lot going on. So,
try not to take it personally, but you know.
Yeah, it was a lot going on that day, and I knew there'd be a lot going on that evening, so I thought I'd sit out that day. Stump filled in, done a good job. Marion County Judge, he said.
Yeah. I don't know where he is today. Not here with us.
I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. We usually talk 2 or 3 times a week. So.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, quite a bit.
Well, so the election's over.
Election's over.
We talked about that, so you can kind of put that aside.
Yeah.
And what's next on the agenda in Baxter County?
So this is my last year of my first term, 4th year of my first term, and it's the biggest year I think for me as county judge since I've been here. Lots of projects going on. We've increased our road and bridge budget, which allows us to do more as far as our road repair and building and things like that. I think we increased that budget out there about $320,000 or $30,000, which help a lot, and that's not been done since I've been here. So, and we got some building projects going on this year. Got some RFQs out right now, which stand for request for qualifications, and we've got one out right now. Been meeting. We've already hired an architect and a construction manager advisor to do our annex. We're calling it, which is the assessor, the collector, and the voting center. So that works in progress right now. So we just put out an RFQ to build a coroner's office, which is badly needed in our county. So there's lots going on this year. I don't know if you looked at the quorum court agenda. I know there's been a lot of talk since about a year ago this month of Bennett's Bayou Bridge getting damaged by the heavy rains that we had last spring, and we've been exploring all avenues that we could for the last year to try to get some funding with that bridge, and I think we're well on our way right now. We have to approve a resolutions through the quorum court tonight at our meeting to continue the process with RDOT. They have 90-10 match money, and all that does is just continue with hiring an engineer and things like that to start that project. So it's going to take a little time over there to rebuild that bridge, but we're well on our way. And I know some of the folks didn't think we'd been working on it, but we've been working on it. It just takes time, especially in a government setting. It just takes time to go through all the steps to get something that big accomplished, and that's going to be a big project over there.
So, and what bridge is that?
It's called Bennett's Bayou on County Road 46 on the eastern side of the county. It's pretty rural back in that part of the county, but it's with that being closed, it's a big inconvenience to a lot of people. It doesn't have anybody landlocked, but it's a big inconvenience because they've got to go around.
Sure.
And, but anyway, we're well on our way to getting that done. And like I said, I went over there and met with a gentleman last week over in that area, and I just said it's just going to take some time. It is what it is. But
when you say takes time, are you looking at, I mean, do you have a target date like a?
No, not really.
year? Okay.
So we've been approved to start the process through RDOT, but we have to pass this resolution through the court tonight to continue the steps.
Okay.
Which is hiring an engineer and
Right.
maybe even an architect. But anyway, to do the study of what it's going to take, what it's going to cost, and so. It'll take some time, and I can't give you a date right now. I will be probably, once we get this resolution passed and we have another meeting, and maybe then. But I know the Denton Ferry Bridge was started under my predecessor, Mickey Pendergrass, and I had the pleasure of finishing that and finishing that road, and it even took some time on my end just to finish it up. So it'll take some time.
So we're looking at.
I would say, if it's done in a year, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I was going to say not by the end of this year.
No, by the time we get through the steps and build the bridge, I would be tickled if it was done by the end of this year, but I don't think it will be.
Does RDOT partner with you to help get the construction of that done? Or is that okay?
Yep, they do it. Yep. So it's a process, and they have their people that do the engineering part of it, and so
Right.
Yep, they'll help us through the whole thing. So.
And then as far as the buildings, I know you've talked about the annex and the coroner's office before. Is that something that you're looking to get done within the next year? Or
We'll hope to break ground this fall on the annex. So we've been meeting every 2 weeks, and we've brought together a bigger group, and when you bring it together a bigger group, you have several different minds at work. You know what I mean? It takes a little time, but the assessor and the collector are involved in this process, and I chose for them to be because they're going to be occupying them buildings, not myself. And so I want it to suit their needs and suit their office. So it's going to take some time. I was hoping to break ground this summer, but I think it will probably be closer to fall. But once we break ground on that project, I'd say probably a year, kind of like the health department.
And where I know you've talked about this before. Where is the proposed?
It'll be by
location
District
for that?
Court on 6th Street. Yeah,
Okay.
between 5th and 6th Street there. It'll occupy that whole block. So.
And what about the coroner's office? Where will that
It'll be over by the jail, in between the jail and the current Baxter County CID office there, where their criminal investigations are housed. There's a lot right there. We're going to build it right there.
And you already have the land and
Yes,
everything
yeah,
for both
we'd
of
already
those.
had it. So,
Oh, okay. All right. And what are the benefits of, as a taxpayer, for the taxpayers out there, what are the benefits as far as the public with the new building?
Well, we have the money to build it, and tax dollars are to provide the citizens a service. So we're in an old building on the south side of the square now with the assessor and the collector, and I've practically put 2 new roofs on it since I've been here. We've had mold problems, we've had heat and air problems, and it's continual maintenance. The building was built in 1936, I think it is.
It's an old building.
It's an old building, and the citizens in this county are interested in buying that building, as they've been trying to improve the Baker District, or the downtown area we call it. I've had several approach me about buying that building. Of course, we can't just sell it; we have to take bids on it. But we can move into a new building that'll last us, your lifetime plus some. So I think it's just something we owe the citizens of this county. And when we have the funds to build it and pay for it and not finance it, I think it's time to make that step.
And it won't entail any kind of raise in taxes or anything?
Nope. We have the money in the bank to fund it and build it, as well as the coroner's office. And I spent my career in law enforcement, as you know, and since the early '90s, and there's never been a good home for our coroner's office. And with being an elderly retirement community, the coroner's office is very, very busy, and they need their own facility, and we're going to make that happen. And it'll also be paid for. It won't be no borrowed money when it's all done.
And I think that's a positive, not having to borrow money and pay on a loan or anything. I know one benefit that is pretty obvious in terms of the new offices is parking.
Parking will be a lot better.
I tell you, I always feel like over there on the square, wherever you're going, can be a little stressful trying to back out.
Well, we have some plans for parking over there also. The old election commission building sits by the public defender's office there between 5th and 4th, I guess, Street. And we will, plans are right now to maybe tear that old building down and create a parking lot there for not only employees but the citizens too, and at busy times. And then keep in mind the farmers markets over there that the city runs, the food bank runs. They lack parking, and right now they're parking where we're going to build, but they won't be able to do that after we build there. But I think we can make part of our maintenance grounds over there a parking lot that will suit not only our annex but the farmers market, district court, or whichever. That's going to be that little area right there is growing. So.
Yeah, parking, I'm sure it's just always an issue.
It's always an issue around the square, and it's a problem. But anyway, I think that the people will be happy with this. It'll be something they're proud of to walk into, and not, like I said, not a building that was built in 1936. And I think when when people pay taxes, they want something in return, and that's giving them something in return, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that it's always good when you can build something like that or do a project like that and not have to borrow the money.
A lot of counties can't do it. I meet with 74 other judges out throughout this state at times through the year with our conferences, and a lot of them cannot survive without borrowing money.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we're very fortunate on that for sure here.
Absolutely.
And so we need to take a break, and we'll be right back with Judge Litty. So don't go away.
Is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health care.
Welcome back to the morning show. I've got Judge Kevin Litty here from Baxter County, and we were just talking about future plans or upcoming plans, I think. What's the big priority at this point?
Right now is of course, taking care of our infrastructure is priority, and roads and that type of thing within the county. And I spoke earlier that we increased our road and bridge budget this year, and we got several road projects going on this year. We're fixing to some of them with grant money, some of them with state aid money, some of them with our a lot of them with our own money, of course, too. We have to have our own money to participate in any of them projects, but we have we got a game and fish grant that we're overlaying Robinson Point Road this year.
Okay.
We had to go in and get it ready to overlay, which is the in-kind part of it. That's our part of it. We probably have about another 4 or 5 miles of roads we ground up last fall. Can't name them all. And that we're going to overlay this spring. we're going to overlay water plant road that goes down to the water intake that we built last year. And right now we're working on County Road 57, which during the campaign time got a lot of people out and talking about some of our roads. Well, that was one of our main roads, but little did they know it was on the list. We were coming.
Okay.
But right now we're doing our in-kind part of County Road 57, which runs from 201 to the Four Corners down at Buford. We're doing the dig outs down there and get rid of the low places and the places that are sunken in, and we've got to get it level laid, and we're going to use the state aid money to overlay that about 3 miles of road there. So a lot of road projects going on, and we're out there working. We're busy.
There's always a lot of road.
You just got to know where we're at to
going.
know what's going on, because some people don't know where we're at.
Yeah. Does the road department post kind of where they're going to be or what they're working on?
You know, they will on some of the things where they have the road shut down or a lane shut down, and they'll post it on their website. And Leanne out there keeps up with that. I don't see that much, but she has been keeping up with that. But yeah, I can't say they do all of them. No.
We talk a lot about the roads, and it's just always a lot going on with the roads.
A lot going on. It's never ending, and it's like I said before. If roads didn't require continual maintenance, we could lay off about 40 guys and save a lot in payroll. But we can't do it with our the terrain we live in up here with the hills and I don't call them mountains, I just call them hills. But just the rains we've had recently, it plays havoc on our roads. Especially with fall and last fall, and the ditches are full of leaves, and when it starts raining, it stops everything up, and then it runs over the road and tears the road up. But anyway, we're there to fix it. If anybody has ever got any, people call my office quite often, and I was talking to my road and bridge and superintendent at 7 o'clock on the way here, and received a complaint late yesterday on County Road 39 out here, to send him out here to look at it, see what it needs. But it was the recent rain kind of got into the road and tore it up a little bit, but it happens all the time.
Sometimes, the rain, and it's not necessarily the rain, but the how much rain we get at one time, isn't it?
Well, whether it's an inch real fast here or 3 inches real fast, it's going to tear something up somewhere. Yeah.
Right. It's not just the light rain; it's the heavy rain.
Yep. But I've tried to keep people informed that, hey, if you have a problem, and some of them that come to my office, like the guy yesterday on 39, I hate to come to your office. I said, hey, door's open, come here anytime you want, or call. Or call me, I'll come to you, and I do that a lot. People call, and I'll go put eyes on their complaint just to see what they're needing. So it's easier to understand it when you see it than to listen to someone over the phone. But I'll go look at it, or they can come to my office anytime. He brought me pictures, so that was as good as any. So
I'm curious, what goes into making a decision to pave a road versus just maintaining the...
Well, it's deteriorated beyond repair, so, and I may have said this on this show before, but since I've started here in 23, east of Mountain Home, we've ground up with what's called a road reclaimer. It grinds it up, it lays it back down, and gets it ready to pave. We've only worked out east and you can only do X many miles per year when you do that, but pretty much working out east on a lot of the old chip and seal. I call them kind of one lane roads out towards the lake, and some of them subdivisions out there that were beyond repair. So we grind them up and we come back in, and instead of re-chip and seal them, we're trying to lay asphalt on them roads to get a longer life out of them. We bought a new laydown machine this year, and we've got it ready to go. So it is either traffic count or it's beyond repair that it needs to be fixed.
So if someone lives on a county road that has a high degree of traffic, if it's a gravel road, do you look at paving it depending on the traffic?
Yeah, we try to. We try to. Yeah, it's easier to go pave a road with 200 cars a day than it is a road with 30 cars a day.
Right.
So it just makes more sense, I think, to anybody. But yeah, we try to look at that. So it's it's not as easy to pave as many roads as they used to do at the county. And I've asked the guys the old timers. It's like y'all used to chip and seal everything. It seemed like chip and seal several miles a year, but stuff's gotten so expensive. And just keeping up, with the roads we have, nearly 700 miles, a little over. So they're about a little over half gravel. So takes a lot of maintenance money just to maintain what we've got. But a road just north of town the other day, for an example, it was a chip and seal road that was beyond repair. We went in there and tore it up and made it a nice gravel road instead of a horrible chip and seal road. Until we can get back to one day and maybe chip and seal it again.
Well, definitely that is an ongoing issue always.
It'll always be. Every county judge in the state deals with it, not just Kevin Litty. So I can tell you that talking to them all, that roads are the big problem.
Yeah. I mean, just the cost, the equipment, whatever goes into all
Well, keep
of
in
that.
mind, we had a little over $6 million budget at Road and Bridge this year, and we don't save any of that. We spend it. So, but it takes about half that to pay the payroll too.
All right. Well, and we've got just a few more minutes. What else is on your mind today to talk about?
Well, I think we've covered most of it. Yeah, you've had me talking quite a bit. I think we've covered most of it. With our building projects, our roads. We're going to have a new sheriff. We all know that. So it'll be the first time Baxter County's seen a new sheriff in 22 years.
Yep.
That'll be something that'll be a big change for the county. Of course, a lot of them look forward to a big change, and so that'll be exciting times. I look forward to it. So I wish John well. He's going to retire.
Yeah.
And he's been around law enforcement. He was at the PD when I started. He was I think he started the PD in '87 or '8, and I started there in '93 or '4. So he'd been in law enforcement a long time. So
it'll be different having someone in that office.
It will. So.
There'll be some changes, I'm sure, in the county.
Oh yeah. I don't expect a lot of big changes. It's I think they got overall a good group. So.
I think we're lucky.
Yeah.
I do think we're lucky in Baxter County for sure, in this area to have the resources that we have, because Baxter County, I think, is better off than a lot of even the surrounding counties.
Absolutely.
So,
some don't realize how good we have it here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's different from living in a urban area.
Yeah, it is
for sure. And we've got the big sports center getting ready to open.
Yeah, I think they're wanting to have that open. Last I heard, by the end of May.
I think, something like that. I think is what I heard.
I think I heard the mayor say Memorial Day, and then I heard some of them say he was wanting to shoot by the 1st of May, but I don't know if they're going to make that. I hadn't been out there in a while.
So I've not been out there by it lately, but it's going to be a big thing.
It's going to be
that's going to be a big boost for the county.
It will. It's a very expensive project, as anybody knows. It's been around it, but it'll be. I think it will do wonders for the west side of town, and what it has to bring and what they have to offer out there. I think it'll be a great addition to our community.
Where speaking of that, where are we seeing the biggest growth in Baxter County right now, would you say?
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that. You're talking about the county itself. It's so spread out. There's not. No, I can name a certain place. It seemed like, as far as city, it was growing out east. And I think it still will grow out east at a good pace, but I think the community center will sure help it grow out west too. So.
Well, lots of changes on the map for Baxter County for
absolutely.
Sure. Hopefully some growth in there. It's always good. I think we see quite a bit of growth compared to some of the other counties in the area.
We do, and our tax revenue's been up every month this year so far, and it's a good thing. People's coming here and spending money, so surrounding communities coming here spending money. We benefit from that greatly. So
absolutely, and we're going into the tourist season now.
Yep.
Hopefully the lakes won't flood out or anything.
Well, they're not flooded right now. I was out around the other day.
They're not, are they? Well, it's always we're just about a minute more to go, and so appreciate you being with us today.
You bet. Like I said, missed last month, but glad to be back.
Do you have to be sworn in again,
no,
or you just keep going?
Now, I can't answer that. I had to be sworn in when I started my first term. I may have to be sworn in again when I start my second term. I'm sure I will be.
I don't know. I guess we'll stay tuned.
I'm sure I will be.
That.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Yeah, I'm sure I will be.
All right.
I hadn't made that step yet in this process, but
it'll be a new step. But congratulations.
Hey, thanks, and I look forward to it. A lot of good things going on in Baxter County. I think the people that live here have something to be proud of living here, and it's. If you look around a little bit and then go next door and look, and this is a good place to live, and it's a good place to be proud of. So.
Well, thanks for being with us again, Judge, and thank you to everyone who tuned in with us today, and get out there and have a great day. And we will see you next time on the morning show.